Why is every story about Queen Sheba strange? Why Abrahamic religions have different ideas about her? What is the importance of Yemen in the story? Queen of the East, Sheba came from the Kingdom of Axum in Ethiopia, or the Kingdom of Saba in Yemen. Since they are very near, probably she was ruling both. In the Quran, Solomon got angry with her because her region was the center of solar worship. Surah An-Naml 23 verse 44. I found her and her people prostrating to the sun instead of Allah. Southern Arabia was the center of solar worship. Shams was the sun goddess of southern Arabia, including Yemen. She was worshipped in a trinity with the moon god Almaqah and the god of Venus. Athtar. The worship of the sun goddess was performed by bowing to the east and praying at sunrise, noon and sunset, and rituals which could be done in the open air or at one of her temples, the most important of which was located at Sana'a in Yemen. 3 Magi versus Queen Sheba. The Queen Sheba gave frankincense and myrrh to Solomon. 3 Magi gave Jesus gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold is a symbol of kingship, the golden crown. Frankincense is used in religious ceremonies for hallucinogenic effects. Myrrh is a symbol of death, as myrrh was used as an embalming oil to preserve dead bodies. So Magi brought gold, but although Sheba was much richer, did not bring gold. So it means she accepted the divine part of Solomon, but not accepted him as the earthly king, because she has a different bloodline. Suspicion of Solomon. King Solomon has heard of Sheba and her great kingdom. He has also heard that she has a strange feature, a left foot that is cloven like that of a goat and a hairy leg. Eager to see if the story is true, he has the floor of his court polished until it is like glass. When the Queen of Sheba walks across the floor, Solomon sees the reflection of her cloven foot. Right in front of his eyes, it transforms and becomes normal. Solomon, on seeing the Queen's legs, "You are a beautiful woman, but hairiness is for men." So Solomon is trying to check if she is from the giant bloodline, a fairy, and has a goat-like foot. According to tradition, giants have 6 toes. The Bible describes a giant with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. Samuel 21 verse 20. In another battle with the Philistines at Gob, Elhanan son of Yer the Bethlehemite killed the brother of Goliath the Gittite, who had a spear with a shaft like a weaver's rod. In still another battle, which took place at Gath, there was a huge man with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, 24 in all. He also was descended from Rapha, son of Solomon, and Sheba the queen agrees to stay with King Solomon as a guest. An unmarried woman, she warns the king not to touch her. Solomon replies that in exchange she should not take anything of his. He has tricked her, however. In the middle of her first night she is thirsty and she takes a glass of water. He confronts her and tells her that by breaking her agreement she has released him from his promise. They spend the night together, and when she returns home from his kingdom, she is pregnant with a son. She raises her son Menelik on her own. When he grows up, Menelik decides that he wants to meet his father and travels to Israel to meet King Solomon. When he returns, he takes with him the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred container that contained the 10 Commandments. In Ethiopian legend, the Ark has remained in Ethiopia ever since, and Ethiopians see Menelik as the first in an unbroken line of Ethiopian kings that stretches into the 20th century. The Queen of Sheba was a Nephilim and King Solomon's wife. In all this strange story, it is trying to say that Sheba was a Nephilim woman. Only time we see the Son of Man married to the woman of Nephilim. In Islamic tradition, Iram of the Pillars was a city of the 10 poles and is a lost city. This city is near Yemen, and it was believed giants lived here. At Islamic tradition also, that area was a giant area. According to the Quran, they were killed by a strong wind, and only remnants of their building remained. There is an anger to King Solomon in Jewish tradition because he seems to be the only one, seeding a Nephilim woman.